Hey, are you a wonk or a geek or a dog or a dweeb or a nerd or none of these? Are you a language nerd or a chemistry nerd or a psychology nerd? In order to identify yourself and in order to learn one more word from Dr. Shashitharoor's book, Tharoorosaurus, do watch this must watch video till its end. Here in this video, I will not only explain one single word, that is nerd, but I will explain 5 words. The 5 words which I have mentioned in the beginning. These words are wonk, geek, nerd, dog, and dweeb. Here we start with the PPT. Yeah. So this is the word nerd, and this word is primarily, if I'm not wrong, this is the 30th word from Dr. Shashitharoor's book, Tharoorosaurus. In this cartoon, Dr. Shashitharoor holding a laptop, Apple laptop, another figure with specs staring at the laptop, holding it from another hand, and Dr. Tharoor appearing to be a bit amazed or trying to peep into what the another figure is doing in the laptop or on the laptop or through the laptop. So it indicates that the person with specs is doing something which Tharoor has failed to do, or which Dr. Tharoor himself doesn't know how to do. So with these insights, we move on to the next slide. And the next slide contains the word wonk. And wonk means a person who takes too much interest in the details of political policy is a wonk. So somebody who has keen interest in the details of political policy is a wonk. So are you a wonk? Put yourself on the test, know the definition of the word wonk, and identify. Geek, a person who is boring, wears clothes that are not fashionable, doesn't know how to behave in social situations, etc. So a geek is primarily a person who is boring and not fashionable, and moreover is not aware of social behavior. He doesn't know how to behave properly in social situations or in social context. Dog, a stupid person or a boring person that other people laugh at. This is the word dog. And do remember these words, because these words will help you to understand the meaning of the word nerd in its true sense. Next is dweeb, a person, especially a boy or a man who doesn't have good social skills and is not fashionable. So it refers to a boy or a man who doesn't have social skills and is not fashionable, is a David. So are you a David? Identify yourself. Next is the meaning of the word nerd. A wonk or geek obsessively, extremely immersed, involved in and knowledgeable about a narrow subject but lacking social skills. So nerd means somebody who is extremely involved in knowledgeable narrow subject and at the same time is not aware or doesn't have or doesn't possess social skills is a nerd. Uses. That nerd is not someone I enjoy talking to, but he knows more about computers than you or I do, so I need him. So now the vivid cartoon or the picture that we saw in the beginning of this video is making the meaning clearer by defining that that computer nerd possesses more knowledge about computers than I. Otherwise, I'm not enjoying the talk with that person. But as he possesses more knowledge about computers, that's why I need him. Next is a geek can talk to people sometimes brilliantly and raise in the world. A nerd, on the other hand, obsesses about one thing but is hopeless at everything else. Geeks are always techies, but knowledge of technology is not essential to be a nerd. A nerd is just extremely focused on his area of expertise, brainy but socially inappropriate. So this is the difference between a geek and a nerd. Geeks are basically techies, but being a nerd doesn't necessarily require to be techno savvy. But being focused on the area of expertise is the essential qualification of a nerd. Next, the word nerd is still more complimentary. It's more positive than two other examples of American slang with negative connotations, which are dork and dweeb. No one would call themselves a computer dork, but a computer nerd is not such a bad thing to be. In fact, experts on uses say that nerd is popularly used to describe academic expertise in subject, as in language nerd or chemistry nerd, and being a nerd can be a badge of pride. So from all the words which are geek, dork, dweeb, and wonk, nerd is quite better than all these four words because it is considered to be a badge of pride. Next, thank you for watching this video. I hope you found this video very interesting one, as it doesn't talk only about one word, but it talks about 5 words, which are, let me remind you, wonk, geek, dork, dweeb, and nerd. If you find the video interesting one, do share it with your peers. If you have not subscribed the channel, do subscribe it and press the notification on so that you get more videos on Tharoorosaurus and other issues pertaining to life skills, communication skills, vocabulary, and lot more. And don't forget to share your feedback in the comment box. Do comment on the video as you see this with complete dedication. Once again, I thank you all, and one simple request is you are refined subscribers, right? Uh, Being a subscriber on a channel like Tech that is more focused on academics and a channel in its infancy is really a very challenging thing, and I appreciate it. I'm thankful to you. But this engagement would be meaningful if we learn something and if we create something through this online platform. So once again, for watching this video, thank you so much. Stay tuned into Tech for the next video. I, Dr. Rajpal, thank you all for watching this video. Thank you.